The Last Dance. What an incredible 10-part documentary my family and I made an appointment every single Sunday in the evening. It was a part of our wind down time. We sat down together as a family and watched this historic team that literally transformed and made history in the realm of sports. The Last Dance. And you ought to get excited today because I believe that God has given you a reason to dance. It may seem tough, it may seem difficult, but you are not alone. You are a part of the winning team. You are on the winning side, and God has given you a reason to dance. And I declare it's not over until you get your praise in and praise on. This 10-part documentary was so phenomenal in its state and how it was created, actually with the end in mind, because it filmed, the cameras were rolling live during the last season, which were so many years ago, but the documentary deals with the development of a dynasty that was actually unfortunately destroyed through division and divisiveness. This team that was assembled, you have to be careful that you don't allow anything to destroy the people that you've been assigned to and the people that have been assigned to you. Understand that divisiveness is always a part of the enemy's plan anytime people come together and join together, and is what is one of the most powerful forces on earth, which is unity. Unity, in fact, is so powerful and so strong that this team unified, solidified around a popular goal, and did not get destroyed or separated before they made history. I just believe we've been telling you all month that you are a history maker, you are a world changer, and I want you to believe it and declare it. Matter of fact, why don't you type it right now and just declare, I'm a history maker. I am here on assignment, that God has a particular assignment for me to accomplish. And so through this series, Netflix and Chill, or Netflix and No Chill, we've been trying to show you, agitate you, provoke you even to purpose, and help you see and understand how the parallels between God's word, He is the author and the finisher, and modern day movies and films can bring some relevant truth, some modern day parables to your life, so you can extract out of it what is necessary for you to accomplish your assignment. I learned so many lessons watching this documentary. I was inspired on so many levels. I was triggered on so many levels. My mind would not shut off as I watched this film and see how a team was both assimilated and functioned in a particular assignment. I know you've got your own revelations, and man, we can't hardly do justice to a 10-part documentary on one Sunday, but there's some truth and revelation that we believe will be pulled out that will be able to be applied to your life. There are so many lessons in this story, but we're going to focus today on team building and making sure that you build the right team. How many of you know that if you're going to win, exceed, accelerate in life, this life that God has assigned and created for you to live in, that you need to get and be a part of the right team? You have to build strategically a right team. And if you'll allow me just to provoke you, to coach you, if you will, to get you to thinking about your position and your place, and the importance in not only building the right team, but keeping it together. I declare this is not the season where you're going to fall out or fall apart, but God's going to help you keep it together. You got to keep it together. Keep it together. How many of you know that your relationships, your friendships have been under fire in this season? Things and people that you thought were there, would never be gone, will always be a part of your life, have been under fire. And you have to learn how to know what it is relevant to fight for and what you should let go. My God, there are people that have been assigned to your life for one reason: to help you win. My goodness, there's people that God has has assigned before the foundations of the world that's going to help you win. And not only that, you've been assigned to people's life to help them win. It's a give. I'm going to help you win. You're going to help me win, because it ain't a win if one of us lose. My God, I'm telling you, I'm not jealous. I'm not contradictory. I want all my friends to eat. If you get the clean version of Jay-Z and Beyonce Boss Up, it'll let you know what's really, you're not a real boss unless everybody's eating. You hear what I'm saying? And it's time in this season and this time for everybody to win. Now, when God assigns, let me calm down. I feel something pushing me. But when God assigns you in the earth, he puts people around you with a specific assignment, and he always brings you to a catalyst. A catalyst is a leader or a particular person that he gathers people around that has a vision. In this documentary, Michael Jordan was the catalyst. He played 15 seasons in the NBA, winning 6. That's right, count them, 6 championships. I'm not going to get into it, but you understand the numbers don't lie. 6 championships in the Bulls' history. He had amazing ability demonstrated by performing slam dunks from the free throw line that became his icon on every piece of paraphernalia, every piece of clothes that bears his name. He won dunk contests. He earned nicknames like Air Jordan and his airness. What do people call you because of what you do? Oh my God, I'm gonna look over here. What do people call you because of what you do? Because what you do will in fact be connected to in fact who you are. Hear what I'm saying? Jordan won his first NBA championship with the Bulls in 1991. Some of you weren't even born then. 1991. He followed that achievement with titles in not only 91 but 92 and 93, which is what they call a three-peat. Can I prophesy to somebody and tell you today that you're about to win over and over again? God, I felt goosebumps right there. That there is a win, and not just one win, but a series of consecutive wins. That God is setting you up for a series of win after win after win after win. I dare you to type it and just say win after win after win after win. Jakayla said, it's my winning season. I can't lose. Ain't no lose in me. I'm going to win and win and win and win. And even if I'm down, I'm not out. I'm coming back. Why? Because greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Well, you can get to a season of consecutive wins where you win again and again and again. And then Michael Jordan abruptly retired from the NBA in 93 and 94. He said, man, I won so much it ain't even no more competition. There's no competition when you being you. Nobody can beat you being you. There's nobody on earth that can beat you being you. You are a one-of-a-kind original, and you got to get confident in knowing that when God has assigned the wins that God has assigned for you to win are your wins as long as you continue to stay in the game. Come on, there's some wins that have not been seen yet. There's some territory that has not been conquered yet. And God is aligning you and assigning you and bringing you into your day of consecutive victories. Well, he took a break and said, hey, that's not all it is to me. I got to get to it. I'm more than just a basketball player. I can play a little baseball. I'm an athlete. I can play a little baseball. He left basketball and played baseball for a little while. Why? Because there's also more than you than what people see. Don't let people get you stuck in what you've always done, because there's more to you than what you've always done. You cannot ever allow yourself to be boxed in, trapped into one dimension of who you are. You are multifarious. There's many dimensions in your understanding. There's many realms, and if they keep watching, they're going to see the best of you revealed in the rest of you. I feel God up in here. You can't stop just because you had success in one season. That's not all that you know how to do. I dare you to type it and declare, that's not all that I know how to do. God's going to mess around and embarrass you trying to judge me in a previous season, because there's more than me that meets the eye. My God, my God, my God. After he finished winning in one thing, he went to another thing. Well, he did not have as much success in that place, but he still tried And nothing beats failure but a try. If God has been provoking you, pushing you to try some new things, see some new things, experience some new things, I came to push you to say, don't be afraid. He returned then to the Bulls in 1995. Yes, you're so good, you could take a break from it and come back to it and still excel in it. Why? Because it ain't just what I do, baby. It's who I am. And when it's who I am and what I do, then you can't beat me doing what I do, because I know how to do what I do. I can do it whether you like me. I can do it whether you don't like me. I can do it whether you talk about me. I can do it whether you're with me or not. You may as well get with me, because if you're on my side, you're going to be on the winning team. Have I got a witness here? Anybody know your supernatural advantage? And if you got me as a friend, if I'm on your team, that is an advantage to you, because God is with me and he's for me. And if he's with me and for me and you with me, then he's with us. Good God Almighty, let alone if God is with you like he's with me, because if two of us can touch and agree as touching anything, it shall be unstoppable. We become an unstoppable force. He returned in 1995, led 3 additional championships, 1996, 97, and 98. Did I hear that? 96, 97, and 98. You mean he won again and again and again, consecutive wins after wins after wins after wins. You ought to write it, type it, say it, and decree it. Win after win after win after win after win. What are you doing this summer? Win after win after win after win. What are you doing after in the middle of a pandemic? Win after win after win after win after win. I haven't seen you talking as much on social media. That's because I've been preparing for my win after win after win, because what you do in secret, God rewards you openly. You just have to make sure that you know who you are and you know what you do and you're in your divine assignment. He wins 96, 97, 98. He wins 92, 93, 91. He wins 92, 93, 94. He wins 96, 97, 98. What are you doing? I'm having back-to-back wins. I'm having back-to-back wins. And when God gives you a season of consecutive wins, you have to understand, you have to assess where you are, why you are the way you are. Did you hear what I said? Where you are, why you are the way you are. And when God gives you a season of consecutive wins, you become unstoppable as long as you stay together. You become unstoppable as long as you stay together. Stay in the place, in the seat with the people that God created and put you with. He retired then for a second time in January 1999, returned to 2 more NBA seasons, 2001, 2003, as a member of another team. You got to stay where God assigns you. You got to stay with the team that God assigns you, because you can have the skill set, you can have the gift, you can be the catalyst, you can be the one assigned to win, but the enemy always wants to bring divisiveness and break up the team, because he can't stand the power of unity. You can't switch teams and then still think you're gonna win. You gotta stay where you've been assigned, in the seat where you belong, because if your wins is working for you, why stop winning and stop making it work? This championship team that had been put together had been assembled and drafted for their various skill sets. When you think about this, the question I ask you is, who is on your team? Whose team are you on? Whose team are you on? Check your circle. Show me your friends, I'll show you your future. Show me your friends, I'll show you your future. I tell you, you are the average of the 5 closest people that you're connected to. Whose team are you on? What have you been called to create? Whose team are you on, and what have you been called to create? I've come to provoke you. It's not just time to watch people perform in their purpose. It's time for you to get up off the couch and begin to produce in yours. It's time for you to produce in the reason why God has called you and birthed you into this earth. Who have you been called to, and what have you been called to create? So not only do I need to recognize my divine assignment, but I also need to get into divine alignment with who God has called me to be connected to. This commitment to this team brought about these consecutive wins, this commitment. They were challenged, they were commissioned, they completed their assignments, they were committed to the call, they were chosen, they were selected, and they followed after the catalyst. They never tried to compete with the person that they were sent to surround. You got to know your role, and you got to play your role with consistency, and you have to be comfortable in understanding where your seat is, because if you sit in your seat, you all win. But if you get out of your seat and try to compete with somebody else's seat, then you all lose. Do you know who you've been called to compete, who you've been called to create with, and do you know what you've been called to create? It's important because every team knows the catalyst. Every team knows who the set man is or the set woman is. Every team knows whose vision they've been called to support. And I know we live in a day where everybody wants to be number one, but sometimes there's power in playing your role. There's a power in understanding your role and your position where you don't compete with the catalyst, because you understand that as long as the catalyst is good, we all good. We all get a ring, baby, as long as we do what it is that God has called us to do. Well, God always begins and ends and does nothing in the earth except he has a catalyst. In the Bible, the person and the team that we're going to look at today is the greatest team ever assigned, the greatest team ever enlisted, and that is the team called Christ's team, the disciples. They were the team. Christ is the ultimate team builder. Now, if God himself, God in the flesh, God in man, walked upon earth, came upon earth to complete an assignment, but didn't try to go at it alone, accomplish it alone, what makes you think you can go at it alone? The first thing that Jesus did after he endured his time of testing was he decided who he was going to do life with. My God, I ain't talking about do life like this corrupt prison system that we participate in. I'm talking about do life like fulfill your life dream, your life ambition. Life is more fun if you have somebody to do it with, especially somebody that ain't jealous of you, that's not comparing themselves against you, and that's not in competition with you. Nothing greater than having the gift of a person assigned in your life to know how to walk with you and know exactly what you're called to do and how they complement you and your role and their role and their role in your life and your life and their role and your role in their life. And when you get together, you become a what? An unstoppable force. Christ then becomes the catalyst of called to establish the kingdom of God in the earth. He comes to the earth with a clear assignment. I feel it. He's 30 years old. I'm pushing too fast and too early. He's 30 years old because I know that you're ready to jump and ready to leap, but it takes some time of maturity and preparation before the world gets to meet you, because once you get exposed and everybody gets to know your name, you better have your goods. You better be who you said you are, because listen, your gift can take you to a place that your character can't keep you. God, help my character remain intact as elevation goes higher and deeper. I need to recognize my role and my assignment and learn how to pace myself. Pace yourself. Pace yourself. He's 30 years old, and what happens before he gets exposed? He goes through a character test in the wilderness. He has to prove himself by himself and be tempted of the devil. You hear what I said? I said you got to prove yourself by yourself, because you can't lead somebody else until you learn how to lead yourself. I'm going to talk to this camera over here, because a lot of people want to be the leader, but they never learn to be the follower and never learn how to lead themselves. I can't have dominion over nobody else until I have dominion over my own soul, my own mind, my own spirit. If God's going to trust you in front, he has to learn how to test you when nobody else is around, to make sure that when you get power, you know how to master and handle the test. You want to see if somebody got what it takes? Give them power, because the moment you give somebody power, power is going to show you who they really are. The moment you give them some authority, it's going to show you who they really are. The moment they know your secrets, if they use it against you, you're going to know who they really are. You got to tell them something that can't hurt you too bad so you can know if they can handle what could hurt you real bad. And if they can't handle the test in private, they don't deserve to walk with you in public. I feel it right now. But the truth of the matter is that what he does is he releases himself in the wilderness, and he goes there to come out of the wilderness after he tests the enemy and push past every test. And he's coming out now saying, I'm ready to do what God called me to do. And can I tell you, whether you think you can make it on your own or not, your life needs leadership. That's right. You're arrogant, you're cocky, you're by yourself, and you're about to be destroyed because your life needs leadership. Everybody needs a leader that they can walk with. I don't care who you are, how great you are. You can find the greatest person that you think is the greatest person on earth, and you will find that there's somebody that they're submitted to that's greater than them. If you want to be great, find somebody greater than you and submit yourself to him. Because until you learn how to submit yourself to somebody else that got the juice, that got the money you want to have, that got the family that you want to have, you'll never be great. Because in order for you to have that level of success, you got to serve and sow into that level of success before you get to the place where you belong. Your life needs leadership. Your life needs leadership. Your life needs leadership. You are not isolated. You cannot do it alone. Purpose is not independent, it's interdependent. And the people that are quickly destroyed are the people that walk alone by themselves. The people who are quickly destroyed are the people who walk by themselves. As great as Michael Jordan was, he didn't walk alone. As great as Jesus was, he didn't walk alone. Then why should you walk alone? Because if you're going to accomplish your assignment on the earth, you need a team. If you're going to accomplish your assignment on the earth, you need a team. If you don't have a team, you don't have a dream. If you don't have a team, you don't have a dream. And if you have a dream without a team, you'll never accomplish the dream without a team, because every dream needs a team, and you can't have a team. You don't have a dream. You need a dream and a team. You need a dream and a team. You need a dream and a team. Somebody else that becomes the dream team that has the same dream that's your dream but have a different role. Your dream has to be similar than other people's dream and have them play a different role so you know your assignment in it. And can I tell you a secret about a team with your dream? You have to select your team. I'm going to slow down. You got to select your team. Time is out and life is too serious for you to just play with the people that's around you. Listen, I ain't got time. If it ain't around me, I'm going to call it in the spirit. I'm going to begin to pull it out the atmosphere. I want the people around me to be the people that I need, but if the people around me can't handle the altitude of my life, then automatically I don't have to cut them off. They'll fall off because they got too high. My God, and when they can't breathe, they'll let go and begin to fall off. And you start looking around and say, why are people dropping out of my life? I thought they was going to be with me forever. Can I tell you the reason why they dropping out of your life? Because they can't breathe, because the altitude got too high and the cost got too great, and you can't try to hold on to people that want to let you go. Because if you try to hold on to people that want to let you go, they're going to eventually drag you back down to their lowest level of incompetence. I'm going to come over here and say it again. You got to learn how to select your team, pick your team, choose your team. You're not a kid. You're not a child. You don't have to play in the sandbox with whoever is there because you can't lead a block. The world just got bigger, baby. Can I tell you, you can Google a connection. You can talk to your friends overseas. The world is global. I don't got to play with local people. If local people can't get a global vision, I'll let the local people fall off because of the global vision, because I need somebody to see what I see. And when Michael Jordan came to an impasse, what he did was he started picking people that can ride with him, picking people that can rock with him, picking people that can handle himself, people that he didn't have to explain himself to. Can I tell you something? If you have to continuously explain yourself to people that's around you, they are not your your people, because people that you have to continually explain yourself to that are around you, the people that get you, you don't have to explain yourself. Even when they don't understand you, they give you the what? The benefit of the doubt. They know your history. They know your record. They never call into question one little moment because they know that it's deeper than that. Can you imagine the people on the championship team crying and whining every time Michael Jordan challenges them, every time he tells them to step up? If they couldn't handle the fuss, then they need to get to stepping. Because baby, we don't get better unless somebody's in your face telling you that you gotta get better. You are not made for mediocrity. You are made for greatness. And if your people around you keep letting you settle for mediocrity, they are not your people. If you have to keep on explaining yourself to people that's around you, they're not your people. Because people, listen, I didn't have to explain myself when we was winning, but now that we get in a tight situation, now you want me to explain myself. Oh, when you was eating off of what I was doing, then I didn't have to explain myself. But now that it gets a little tight, now you want an explanation. I need to lower myself to the explanation. No, baby, you're a role player. I'm the catalyst. And if you can't rock with what we're doing, God will raise up somebody that want to go to the next level. And if you can't grow with me, you can't go with me. If you can't grow with me, you can't go with me. And this is the season and the time for you to select your team. Select your team. Select your team. Who is your players? Who's your intercessors? Who's your lawyers? Who's your money people? Who's your family people? Who's your business coaches? Everybody needs to assess your team. Who's around you? Who's around you? When you assess your team, you not only assess the people around you, you assess yourself. You look at your deficits. You be honest with you. You say, I'm really not that good at that, and I probably won't get good at it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay somebody for where I'm weak at. I'm going to get somebody, add somebody to my team so I don't miss anything that's assigned to me. And I'm going to be for them what they could never be, and they're going to be for me what I could never do. And that's how I understand my deficits in my life. And that's how I get to realize where my life lacks. Where does your life lack? Where does your life lack? Because we quick to judge those around us, but we don't look at ourselves in the mirror and say, if I'm honest, my life lacks discipline. If I'm honest, I need a trainer because my life lacks going to work out. If I'm honest, I need somebody to help me learn how to eat because I like to eat everything in sight. If I'm honest, I need somebody to help me with my money because my life lacks discipline when it comes to spending. If I'm honest, I need somebody to disciple me because this sinful man that's on the inside of me is about to wreck me and destroy my very life. If I'm honest, I need somebody in my life that got what I don't got, that know what I don't know, that can do what I don't do. That way there's no life deficits, there's no lacks, there's no hacks in my life. And when I realize that, then like that team, I begin to see the championship coming to fruition. I see the roles that I'm supposed to play and the things I'm supposed to do. That's what Michael Jordan did. That's what Christ did. He began to pick people. He didn't pick people. He didn't pick religious people. He picked business people. I ain't got time. He didn't pick people that he had to unlearn what they needed to learn because it would have took too long for him to unlearn them what they had to learn because they was too connected to religion and he was trying to teach them the kingdom. They was too connected to religion and he was trying to teach them the kingdom and he only had 3 years to do it. So he said, here's what I'm going to do. I got to hit this earth running and I'm going to find working people. Can I tell you something? You better learn from the greatest assimilator of a team. If you're going to pick people to be on your team, don't pick anybody that's not already busy. Don't pick anybody that's not already producing. Don't pick anybody that's not already developing. Life is too short. There is a season in your life where you got to coach people up, but then there's another season of your life where everybody better come to the table with what they working with, and that time is right now. What team, what role do you play? You got to select your team. Pick your squad. Pick your squad. Pick your squad. Pick your team, because the first thing that they did is they decided who was going to be chosen. That's what they did. They chose, and I only got 5 and I'm almost done. They chose. The first thing Jesus did was he chose. Then Jesus replied, have I not chosen you, the 12? Yet one of you is the devil. have I not yet chosen you? The 12, yet one of you is the devil. Have I not yet chosen you? The 12, yet one of you is the devil. Why would in the world with the greatest team builder choose certain people and in his selection choose his opponent? Can I tell you why? Because you're only as good as your opponent. You are only as good as the opposition that comes against you. Every opposition that comes against you is not always meant to destroy you. Sometimes the opposition that comes against you is only to decide how good you are and how bad do you want it. And you'll never know how good you were if it was always easy, baby. You hear what I'm saying? You'll never know how swag you are if it was always easy. You don't want to beat the busters on the court. You want to beat the people that's running the court. Because if you beat the people that's running the court, automatically everybody that's watching the court respects you because of who you won. Can I tell you, you've been crying about the wrong stuff, and the stuff you've been crying about is what's coming against you, but what's coming against you is only teaching you how to wrestle with and how to navigate and fight your greatness. Can I tell you that you have been chosen before the foundation of the world? You've been chosen. You've been selected to be a part of the winning team, and no weapon, hear me, underscore, no weapon that is formed against you shall be able to prosper. I may be able to wobble, but I won't fall down. Why? Because God is backing me up, and even though I'm in the fight of my life, I remember that I've been chosen, and I can't lose now, and I come too far to give up and give in. Why? Because I'm a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people that have been called out of darkness into his marvelous light. And the truth is, it don't matter if it look like I'm going down. My knees might buckle, but I'm great because greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. I've been chosen before the foundation of the world, and God declared that he will build his church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. So as long as I'm a part of the church, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what comes against me. It won't prevail. I dare you to type it and say it. It won't prevail. It won't prevail. It won't win. It won't overcome. It won't take me out. It won't take me under. Why? Because I'm on the winning side. I got to realize it. 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 I got to realize that I've been chosen. Come on, say it. I've been chosen. I've been chosen to be a part of the greatest team ever assembled. I've been chosen. I've been chosen to be a part of the back-to-back wins. You keep scratching your head saying, after all the hell I went through in the first 6 months of this year, how am I still standing? How am I still making it? Because you've been chosen to be a part of the winning team, and your win is his win. He can't let you lose because people looking at you. He can't let you lose because they watching you. You must be a fool to go against somebody that God is with, because God's gonna embarrass you, because your win is his win, and he can't let you buckle, because if you buckle, then it looks like that you're broke under the pressure. And so how am I still standing up? It's because God is propping me up, and he's holding me up. He won't let me fall because I've been chosen, and I can't accomplish it on my own. You can't accomplish this on your own. You can't accomplish it on your own. You must be recognized that you've been chosen before the foundation of the world. Just as you've been chosen, you must also choose wisely. Single people, choose your spouse wisely. Choose who you will give your life to wisely. It's the second most important decision you will ever make. The first being giving your life to Jesus. The second is who you marry, because the person that you end up being connected to can either make you or break you. Choose your friends wisely. Choose your neighborhood wisely. Choose your demographic wisely. Choose your friendships wisely. Choose wisely. Choose people who share your cause. I gotta calm down because I really want to teach you this. Choose people who share your cause, people who are going in the same direction. Life is tough enough than to be fighting people that's on your team. Listen, it's hard enough just trying to go from here to there. I don't have time fighting and explaining myself inwardly when we got a weapon to fight outwardly. Our battle is not amongst each other. We are on the same team. I don't have time to try to fight you internally when God has given me a dimension that I'm supposed to take territorially. And the enemy knows as long as there's infighting and divisiveness that he's trying to break up the winning team. I ain't gonna call no names, but if you saw the documentary, you know what I'm talking about. You gotta learn how to choose your enemy wisely. Choose your enemy wisely. Choose your enemy wisely, and the enemy that you choose is never the one that is inside of your camp. Don't ever let the people inside your camp turn the people inside your camp against the camp. I'm gonna say it to this camera. Never let the people inside your camp turn the people inside your camp against the camp. Because if your people inside the camp turn the camp against the camp, guess who loses? The camp. The whole entire camp will lose. I don't care what you say. I'm never gonna bite the hand that feeds me. That's why they let Dennis Rodman get away with what other people thought was absolutely crazy. But they was like, we got grace for him because he one of us. We'll deal with him when the cameras ain't rolling. But you gonna keep your mouth off of him. Have I got some people that say I can talk about him, but you can't talk about him? Have I got some people that say, nah, I'll let him have him, but you better watch that, because if you say another thing, me and you gonna act like we don't even know each other, because there's some lines that can't be crossed when you come into my camp trying to correct my camp. If you ain't on my team, you don't get to say a thing. And if you are on my team, then show that you on my team, because inside the camp, we don't never create conflict inside the camp. Because if we create conflict inside the camp, then the culture has to get rid of the conflict in the camp. And if the conflict is you, then the culture will escort you out the camp, because you run a risk of causing us all to lose, and we all trying to get a ring right now. The enemy, can I tell you, is never a person, but a problem. The enemy is never a person, but a problem. Stop letting people think that people are enemies. People are never enemies. Stop giving people that much power. People do not have that much power. People are never the enemy. You hear me? There's a problem that might be in a person. There's a problem that a person might be creating that is a problem. But the person is never the enemy. Don't let anybody turn anybody against anybody, because nobody is really the enemy. The enemy is the enemy inside of me. The enemy is my insecurity. The enemy is me not wanting to be challenged. The enemy is me not wanting to step up to the plate. The enemy is me not wanting to be accountable. But the enemy is never a person. The enemy is only a problem. And whether that problem is inside of me or inside of you, it's really a problem, not a person. And so that don't you ever let people make you think that the enemy is a person, because the enemy is never a person. Even when Jesus chose Judas, Judas was never the problem. It was the problem of who Judas was, what he did, what he was up to, that became the problem. Had Judas not hung himself, Jesus died on the cross for Judas too. He would have came back to get Judas, but Judas let his own insecurities, his own doubts, his own fears, his own guilt make him think that he was the enemy and he was a part of the problem. But Jesus let him know he wasn't a part of the problem, because he said, hey, Judas, Satan has chosen to use you. Hey, Judas, Satan is behind this, and I'm smart enough to decipher between you and Satan. Don't let the devil use you. Oh my God, hear what I'm saying. Not only have you learned how to choose your enemies and know who's chosen, you have to also be committed. I'm almost finished. I gotta be committed to the task, be committed to what it is. If I'm gonna be a part of a winning team and build a winning team, I need committed people. Committed. Time is out for the uncommitted. Time is out. Time is too precious for the uncommitted. You don't have time to deal with uncommitted people. Uncommitted people are a waste of your time, your energy, your mind. It is a waste. If you want to be a part of the winning team, you have to be committed. Not only are you chosen, but you're committed. John 66:6 says, from that time forth, the enemy turned back and no longer followed him. Do you want to leave me too? Jesus said. He asked the 12, are you you with them, you're going to let the camp turn you outside of the camp, inside of the camp. You done seen what I do, who I am. You've got a revelation of my identity. You know my character, and you're going to let the camp turn you a camp of the camp. You're going to leave too. Go on, Cletus. Go on. You're going to leave too. That's what you're going to do. And Simon Peter answered him and said, Lord, where shall we go? For you have the words of eternal life. My future is in your mouth. My future is in your mouth. See, you gotta learn how to not let people that don't have nothing talk you out of being with people who got everything that you need. You gotta learn how to hear when people who don't have what you want try to talk you out of being with people who have what you want. People that ain't married try to talk you out of your marriage. People that's broke try to talk you out of your job. People that's isolated and lonely try to talk you out of your divine connections. This is a sign, this is a time that just because I have a disagreement does not mean I need to disconnect. Sometimes my disagreement is a part of my personal growth. And the reason why God wants me to grow through it and not give up on it, because he knows if I'm mature enough to get past it, then my breakthrough's on the other side. But what does the enemy want to do? He wants divisiveness. He want to talk you out of it. Peter said, I don't care what they do. I don't care what they do, Jesus. Where I'm going to go, where I'm going, because you have the words of eternal life. Put the scripture back up there. Where am I going? You have the words of eternal life. We have come to believe and to know that you are the Holy One. See, you only want people on your team that know who you are, not just what you do. People that know you. I can have a bunch of people around me that don't know me, but I can't have nobody that's with me that don't know me. And can I tell you a secret? That just because they're around you don't mean they with you. Everybody that's around you is not with you. Some people are just around you for what you do for them, not because you have a shared cause. You have to begin in this season quickly before this season is over. Assess and sort out, cut and delete, move and arrange and rearrange by assessing your surroundings. What's preventing you? And one of the greatest things that's preventing you from going to the next level is familiarity. Familiarity breeds contempt. Familiarity breeds contempt, and the enemy knows when you become too common with your catalyst, then you will miss the opportunity that God has presented for you. You can't become common with your catalyst because your catalyst is not common. If your catalyst was common, then you would have been the catalyst. But the fact that you're not the catalyst means you can't be common with the catalyst, because the catalyst is the one that's called to get you to the next dimension, and you're called to carry with the catalyst the thing that has been assigned. I know you want to be a boss, but don't disrespect your boss. I know you want to be a leader, but don't disrespect your leader. Don't never disrespect the person that helps you eat, that signs your checks, that makes sure that you're taken care of. Just because you want to be the one that gets it done, first you have to sow into and serve into where you're trying to go into. Because if you don't serve into and sow into where you're trying to go, you'll never go where you're trying to go, because you don't have the history that qualifies you for credibility. I'm going to keep it moving because I have no time for this. The truth is commitment. Commitment is a characteristic that is lacking in this day and age. People don't want to have a long-term lease because you don't want to have commitment. You don't want to get a certain cell phone. Why? Because you don't want to have a certain commitment. You won't commit to that girl that you know you can't live without. Why? Because you want to keep your options open. Fool, you're going to mess around and lose the very thing that has been assigned to you because you want to keep your options open. It ain't the one that you can't, that you don't want to live with. It's the one that you can't live without. My God. And commitment means I have no place to go. I have no other options. I ain't going nowhere. You can make me mad. We can fuss. We can yell. We can fight. But I ain't going nowhere. We can disagree, but I won't disconnect. Why? Because I know that I'm assigned to you and you assigned to me. And I won't let divisiveness turn us inside the camp so we turn on each other and none of us have nothing. Commitment is a commitment to a set of values without compromise. Commitment is a connection to a cause. A connection to a cause. Sort out in this season of people who are connected to you versus the people that's connected to what you do. Because commitment is when you connect to the cause because you recognize the cause is bigger than you. I know I'm going fast, but you can watch it again later. The truth is, not only are you recognize that you are chosen and need to choose, but you are committed by God and you need to commit to God, but you also need to have committed people. But also you have to look for the challenge. You have to recognize that if you're chosen and you're committed, the enemy's not just gonna let you skip through the tulips with no challenge. He ain't gonna just let you get that million with no challenge. He ain't just gonna let you take that territory with no challenge. Once you know where you are, and who you with, a challenge is coming. You ought to type it, I expect a challenge. I'm looking for it so it don't catch me off guard. I ain't gonna fall out and pass out when the challenge comes, because I've been waiting for the challenge. I've been training for the challenge. I've been preparing for the challenge, because you don't know if you're a champion if you've never been challenged.
Let's go.
You don't know if you're a champion if you've never been challenged. So why are you whining about the challenge? Because the challenge comes with the territory. To make sure that you're a champion, you got to prove you got the credibility as who you say you are and what you say you could do. And it just comes with it, boo. It just comes with it. I'm sorry. Here's some tissue. Here's some Kleenex. But I'm sorry. It just comes with it. The challenge comes with it. This has been a tough season, a tough time. But look, you made it. This has been a difficult time. But what? You made it. You felt like passing out, but you didn't. Maybe you did, but you got back up and didn't nobody know it. You hid behind Zoom, you hid behind Facebook, you kept on posting positivity even when you was falling apart. You made it, because the challenge just comes to help you get territory. The challenge comes to make sure that you got what it takes, because if you never get challenged, you never get credibility. If you never get challenged, you never get credibility. David ran up to Goliath and said, who is this uncircumcised Philistine? This is an opportunity for me to get credibility. Y'all don't know me now, but y'all about to know me in a minute. After this uncircumcised Philistine hit the ground, you're going to know exactly who I am, because the challenge doesn't come to destroy you or diminish you. It comes to make you strong. John 6:5 says, and when Jesus looked up and saw a great crowd coming towards him, he said to Philip, where shall I buy bread for these people to eat? He said, where shall I buy bread for these people to eat? Can I tell you that most of your challenges are rhetorical questions to see if you'll respond with revelation? Most of your challenges are rhetorical questions just to see if you'll respond with a revelation. God will always let you be challenged. That is a contradiction to his word, to see if you believe the word or you believe the challenge. He'll say, let me see whose report you gonna believe. Sometimes some of your friendships get challenged because God wants you to see if they really with you or not. If they let them have it because they talked about you, or if they go with it and say, you know what, that is true. I do see what you're saying. Boo, thank you for letting me know that you can't handle and respond to challenge with revelation. Listen, I'm so glad that you folded under pressure, because I was just about to offer you a seat to the next level. But since you have opted out of being loyal in this season, I'm going to let you opt out as I go to the next place in my life. We will have history, but we'll never have destiny. Thank you for what you've been, but you'll never be what we're supposed to be. Why? Because you couldn't handle the challenge. And if you think this is tough, then it's going to get rougher later. And I don't need nobody that's with me that's only riding with me when it's smooth. Can you ride when it get rough? Because if you don't ride when it get rough, then I ain't got time to spend no time with you. And so what Jesus does is he will let you be tested. He will let you be tested so you can see what you're going to say, because he already knows what he's going to say. I got to get out of here because my time is almost up. Verse 6 and 7 says he already had in mind what he was going to do. He already had in mind what he's going to do. You ought to tag somebody, tell somebody, and type somebody. God has already got this worked out. Your greatest tough, your deepest challenge, the thing you about to pass out about, the thing you about to cry about, for every problem there's a promise. For everything you facing, God's already decided how you can come out if you choose to come out. God has already decided if they respond with revelation, they're going to get this. I know the song of the religious day taught you that Jesus was going to work it out, but can I tell you something, boo? He already worked it out. He's not going to work it out. He's going to see if you choose what he already worked out. He's not getting off the throne to come down here to rescue you. He's not getting off the cross. It's a finished work, baby. He's not coming off the cross to figure out how to get this done. He already put it in writing so he can see if you believe what he wrote or if you believe what you see, and learn to see if you can see what you say and say what you say until you say what you see. I know baby need a pair of shoes, but you're going to have to take the promises of God and see and go to work to get them pair of shoes, because pairs of shoes ain't just falling out of heaven. I know that you wish that it was, was that he's going to pay your rent, but he's not going to pay your rent, baby. He is Jehovah Jireh, my provider, but if he bless you with some money that you're going to have, it's going to come through somebody, because if you give, it shall be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, shall men give into your bosom. Yep, God going to help you get it done, but he's not going to do it all by himself. Why? Because he needs to see if you deserve to have what it is that you say you want by how you handle the challenges that you face. And I don't know about you, but if I'm about to be challenged, if I'm going through a season of challenge and indifference, I want to be surrounded by the right team. I want to be surrounded by the right people that can cover my blind spots, people that can see what I can't see, people that are looking over my shoulder, that's looking out for me, not talking about me, not lying on me, not believing the lies, but people that got my back and people that I got their back. Nobody wants to go through a challenge alone. Challenges are there because they help you eliminate excuses. Challenges are there because they help you eliminate excuses. Every time Jesus was faced with a challenge, he handled it. When Michael Jordan was faced with a challenge, they food poisoned that man for eating pizza. And when he finished getting food poisoned, he didn't wake up in the morning and say, oh my God, I had pizza last night. Oh my God, they poisoned me. He was like, man, we got a game. And unless you carry me out of here, we gonna play. Because I came to play. I didn't come to lose. And it's nothing like playing in front of the people that poisoned you. Because if you choose to play in front of the people that tried to poison you, you show the people that tried to poison you that you tried to poison me, but I'm still gonna play. And I didn't come to just play. I came to get one of the highest scoring games of my career in the midst of a challenge and adversity. But we would never be talking about him. We would never be talking about him doing that if he would have fell out because he got poisoned. We would never be saying his name. The documentary would have never been made if he would have stayed home because he had a little tummy ache. No, he drank some Gatorade, went to the bathroom, and got on the floor. They was carrying him off the court, but he was like, as long as I got legs in my body, under my legs, I came to play, because I didn't come this far just to come this far. I didn't come this far just to come this far. I didn't come this far just to come this far. I didn't come this far just to come this far. I did not come this far to come this far. When I think about the hell, the adversity, the stuff I went through, the times I almost died, how I cried myself to sleep, the people that rocked with me and the people that left me, I didn't come this far to come this far. You think you not liking me, you not being with me gonna stop me? Huh? Are you crazy? I didn't come this far to come this far. He makes a table. He prepares a table in the presence of my problems, in the presence of my enemy. He has set a table, and I'm gonna sit at my table and I'm gonna eat everything that's assigned to me, and I'm gonna cry with one tear down my eye because I wish you was eating with me, but you couldn't handle the challenge. I wish you was eating at my table, but you couldn't handle the challenge. You couldn't see what I saw. You let divisiveness, you let them break up the team. You let them break up the team. You let the winning streak get broken because of pride, arrogance, and egos, selfishness. You let it happen. And I really wanted you at the table, because I'm gonna be at the table whether you at the table or not. I wish you was eating with me, because we gonna eat good over here. But the truth is, I really wanted you to be a part of the team, the winning side. But you had to eliminate the excuses. You had to get rid of the excuses. You will be challenged, but the challenge helps you establish credibility. It helps you see how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Do you want to commit? How bad do you want your marriage? How bad do you want your family? How bad do you want that degree? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want the job? How bad do you want it? Can you endure? Can you press? Can you ignore foolishness? Can you eliminate excuses? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be delivered? Can you call a sponsor? Can you walk with somebody? How bad do you want to learn your Bible? How bad do you want to learn how to pray? How bad do you want it? Because if you can't answer how bad do you want it, you'll never get it. And the moment you answer how bad you want it, something will always show up to try to make sure you don't get what you say you want. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Because this is not a sprint. This is a marathon. This is a back-to-back-to-back-to-back win. This is a season of consecutive wins. And don't you dare judge me in the off season. Don't you dare judge me when the game game ain't being played, because I am not somewhere sleeping. I am somewhere training. I am somewhere preparing. I am somewhere working out, preparing myself for the challenge. Why? Because I came to win. You ought to declare and write it and type it. I came to win. If God gives me another 40 years on this earth, I came to win. If it's another 40 weeks or another 40 minutes, I came to win. I want to make sure that I endured and faced every challenge knowing whose side that I was on. I know it's been tough. I know it's been crazy. I know it's been a difficult season. I've been challenged to grow, challenged to let go of the familiar, challenged to let go of the comfort zone. Nothing was wrong just because God wanted to take me somewhere else and bring along with me the people that was with me. God said, your assignment in this is complete with no explanation. Here it is. Here's what's before you. And I know it becomes challenging and taxing. The pandemic challenged you. Police brutality challenged you. But the challenge helps you illuminate excuses so you can decide what it is that you want to do. And the last thing that you have to do, I know we didn't shout, I know we didn't dance, and I told you got to have a last dance, but the truth is you got to make up in your mind that you're going to complete. I came to finish. You ought to write it, type it, say it. I came to complete. I didn't come to just get started. Let's get it started. I ain't come to just get it started. I came to finish it. I came to finish what I started. I came to finish what I started. And I'm coming in the room ready to finish what I'm started. And if I'm the only one dancing, I'm going to dance till everybody else start to dance. I'm going to dance so hard until people say, what they dancing about? Didn't they just go through hell? Yep, but I still got to dance. Didn't they just go through problems? Yep, but I still got to dance. Why? Because a dance is a symbol of my victory. I got a reason to dance. I got a reason to dance when I don't see the dance, when I don't feel like dancing. I still know how to dance. I'll get in the middle of any situation and give my God a praise, because as long as I'm dancing, you know I'm not dead, because a dead man can't dance. You ought to dance just to let the enemy know I'm still here. You ought to get up in your house today and turn on some music and just start dancing. Dance like you on TikTok. Dance like you ready to rock. Dance like you at a house party. Dance like everybody's watching. Dance like nobody's around. Dance like you done lost your mind. Dance till you get tired of dancing. And if you can't dance, just move. Just decide that I may not have no rhythm and I can't do the running man and I don't know how to get it in, but can I tell you, I'm gonna figure out a way to dance. My dance is gonna speak. My dance is gonna let you know that God is on my side. My dance is here. My dance is for me. Dance that God has for your life. God is teaching you to dance. God is teaching you to dance, because when you dance, you can't hit a moving target. When you dance, you can't get defeated. God is going to show you. Come here, Matthew. God's going to show you how to dance. God's going to teach you how to order your steps. God's going to teach you how to be creative in a crisis. God's going to show you how to freestyle, but I didn't plan on it. Don't worry about it. God's going to show you how to dance. Come on, Matthew. Teach them how to dance. God's going to show you what you need to do when you need to do it. God's going to show you how to get your dance on. God's going to show you how to let your feet get light and let the enemy know that no weapon that's formed against you shall be able to prosper. God's going to show you how to dance. You're going to complete your assignment. You ought to stand up on your feet right where you are. You ought to make up in your mind that God is for you. You got a reason to dance. 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 Hey, you got a reason to dance. You got a reason to dance. Come on, yeah, you got a reason to dance. Reason to dance. You got a reason to dance. What? You got a reason to got a reason to dance. You got a reason. You got a reason to dance. What you got? Reason to dance. You got a reason to You got a reason to dance. Got a reason to dance. Break it down. When you dance, 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 it confuses the enemy. Hey. When you dance, it confuses the enemy. What you're doing, hey. When you dance, it confuses the enemy. What I'm doing, what you.
When you dance, it confuses the enemy.
What does it do, right? When you dance, it confuses the enemy. Just get up and move, hey.
When you dance, it confuses
what you're doing, what you're doing, what you're doing, what you're.
When you dance,
what you're doing, what you're. What you doing, what you, when you dance, let me tell you about it. Break it down. When you confuse the enemy, you say, after everything that you hit me with, I'm still surrounded. The angels are surrounding me. My team is surrounding me. I'm on the winning side. I'm gonna complete my assignment. I'm gonna finish strong. I'm gonna finish strong. I'm gonna finish strong. I'm gonna finish strong. I'm gonna finish. You ought to make up your mind and type it. Strong. I'm gonna finish strong. I'm gonna finish. Got a reason to dance. Got a reason to dance. Hey. I got a reason to dance. 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 I got a reason to dance. Got a reason to dance. You never left me nor forsake me.
Got a reason to dance.
I'm not gonna let anything separate me from my divine assignment. Come here. Come here. You're gonna be completed. You've been chosen. You've been chosen. You've been chosen. You've been chosen before the foundation of the world. You're committed. You've been challenged. But now, but now you're gonna complete it. Hey. And when you complete it, you're gonna put a smile on your face. Tears might be streaming down your eyes, but smiles on your face. And when you think of his goodness, just let you move. Hey, it's a reason to dance. Got a reason to dance. Hey, it's a reason to dance. Got a reason to dance. What you got a reason to dance. Got a reason to dance. This is my last time. I'm crying over this situation. I'm gonna get up and dance.
Got a reason to dance. Got a reason to dance.
Get up and dance.
Got a reason to dance. Got a reason to dance.
I got a reason.
Got a reason to dance. Got a reason to dance.
Break it down. Just came to tell you you're not alone. Don't let anybody break up your team. Know what's worth to fight for. Know what you need to let go of. God has guaranteed you the victory. You got a reason to dance. I want you to act like it. Change your disposition. Wash your face. Get up. Get dressed. Let the sun hit you. Come on, keep it. I want you to make up in your mind that you're an overcomer, not an underwhelmer. And that everything in your life has prepared you for this moment. You got a reason to dance. What?
Got a reason to dance.
Come on.
Got a reason to dance.
Come on.
Got a reason to dance.
What?
Got a reason to dance.
I got.
Got a reason to dance.
Hey.
Got a reason to dance.
We gotta go.
Got a reason to dance. Got a reason to dance.
We gotta go.
Got a reason to dance. Got a reason to dance.
Gotta go.
Got a reason to dance. Got a reason to dance.
We gotta go.
Got a reason to dance. Got a reason to dance.
We gotta go.
Got a reason to dance. Got a reason to dance.
We gotta go.
Got a reason to dance. Got a reason to dance.
But before break it. Break it down. Break it down. We gotta go. Break it down. We gotta go. Commit. Commit. Commit your works to the Lord. Your start shall be established. I'm having too much fun. Put the number up if you're not committed to God. You need to commit to God. I want you to type New Life 313131. I'm making a commitment today. The last Sunday of June, New Life 313131. New Life 313131. God has not left me nor forsaken me. He's been committed to me. I'm going to be committed to him. Got a reason to dance. After commitment, you get commissioned. You get sent out into the world to do your assignment in a team. You get covered. Can I tell you in this season, please, bloom where you're planted. Stay rooted in your relationships. Don't be deceived by divisiveness. Don't break up the winning team. This last Sunday, y'all ready? Of June, you gonna dance. Come on, get up. I'm dancing in front of a camera. You can dance up in front of your screen. If I'm dancing in front of a camera, you can dance up in your screen. Come on, get up. Why am I getting up to dance? Because I'm closing out a chapter. I'm closing out a season. I'm about to come into the 7th month, and some stuff has just been completed. And I'm going to give God a praise on what was and what wasn't, on my disappointments and on my uprising. Whatever it was in the first 6 months, I'm going to show God I ain't mad at him and I ain't got an attitude. I'm going to finish strong in my next 6. It's about to be greater than my first 6. Come on, get up. I want you to put a dancing emoji. Let me see them. I see the red girls dancing. I need this dude. Somebody put that dude on the emoji. I like the girl, the stepping girl, the Delta girl. She's stepping. But I need that red. I need that guy that's dancing like this. I need everybody to put the dance emoji up there. And I want you to make up in your mind that when you dance this time, you're closing a season. You're completing a chapter. You're saying, God, I'm coming into consecutive wins after wins after wins. And I got a reason. I got a reason to dance. I'ma dance. Y'all ready? Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Hey. Get up, go. Oh, I see them dancing emojis. Oh, I see them dancing emojis. I see them dancing emojis. Dance then, dance then. Dance, 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 dance. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Come on now. Dance, dance, dance. Up, up, up. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Woo! Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Dance, dance, dance. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Dance, dance, dance. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Dance, dance, dance. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Dance, dance, dance. What you gonna do? Dance, dance, dance. We got to dance. Dance, dance, dance. Woo! Dance, dance, dance. We gotta go. Enjoy your summer. Did you hear what I said? Enjoy your summer. Don't be stressed about what you shouldn't be stressed about. If you just logged in and you joined in, you came in late, what are they dancing about? You got in on this word. You want to sow into your tithe and your offering. Be committed, be connected to what it is that God is doing here. There's no distance in the spirit. put up the offering. I want you to see it at the bottom. You can text NLC SE to 77977. You ought to sow a seed into this season. This is a season that's closing and opening. God is closing some stuff and opening some stuff. And he's about to give you consecutive wins after win, after win, after win, after win. And ain't nobody gonna break up your team in the next season. You hear what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? This is your season and your time and your turn for win after win. All you gotta do, dance, dance, dance. We out. Dance, dance, dance. Peace. Dance, dance, dance. Hey, hey. We out. Dance, blessings. Dance, just dance. Hey. Dance, dance, dance. Just dance. Dance, dance, dance. Just dance. Dance, dance, dance. Just dance. Just dance. Just dance. Just dance. Dance, 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 dance. Dance, dance, dance. Hey, 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 hey. Dance, dance, dance. Hey, 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 hey. Dance, dance, dance. Hey, 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 hey. Dance, dance, dance. What you gonna do? Dance, dance, dance. What you gonna do? Dance, dance, dance. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?